Hello everybody, welcome to the big show. I'm Nick Voll. We have a bunch of good stuff lined up for you, so let's go ahead and get right into it. The Mobile Family Community Resource Center is parked outside of our studio, and our student reporter Celeste Bernstein will show us how it's helping kids learn. Plus, Amanda Richter from the district's communications office has an opportunity for girls to get involved in science this summer. And I'll have the latest news from across the district. But first, our top 3 social media posts of the week. The number 3 is especially relevant for Fort Vancouver's Spencer Tibbetts. He just won his 3rd state championship in golf. Spencer took home the 3A title earlier this week after also winning as a junior and as a freshman. He is headed off to college to play golf next year, as you can imagine. Congratulations to Spencer. And our number 2 comes from the Hazel Dell Parade last Saturday. The annual tradition rolls through Hazel Dell and features local bands, students, cars, and a lot more. And this photo, as you can see, is from Highgate Vancouver Assisted Living Community, and it caught our eye. Harvey, Marion, Caroline, Jean, and Dorothy represented Highgate during the parade and got to wave at the crowd from this float. What a fun experience it must have been for them. And our number 1 is from another parade, the Children's Culture Parade last Friday. 1,700 kids from Vancouver and Evergreen Public Schools showed off their family heritage, marching around the fort grounds, ending inside for a ceremony, as you can see there in that photo. It is an annual tradition in Vancouver, and it is our number 1. This spring, Vancouver Public Schools earned the prestigious Magna Grand Prize Award from the National School Boards Association. It was one of just 3 districts in the country to win. VPS was honored for its Mobile Family Community Resource Center, and here to explain what it's all about is student reporter Celeste Bernstein. Celeste?
Thanks, Nick. I am joined with the woman behind the wheel. This is Nicole Lauren Graham. Nicole, thank you so much for being here. I just had a couple of questions for you. So, in a nutshell, could you tell me what is the Mobile FCRC?
Yeah, no problem. The Mobile FCRC is a Mobile Family Community Resource Center. And in essence, what it does is it serves schools in Vancouver that don't have a full-time resource coordinator at their schools. So what that means every day is I serve 18 schools that don't have a full-time coordinator, that needs still exist, and families still need access to resources and supports.
That's awesome. So could you tell me what a typical day would be like for you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So on any given day, I am checking in with schools, seeing if there's any emergent needs, if they've heard of any families that need assistance or help or need resources. I'm checking in with point of contacts with the programs I work with, seeing what's upcoming, if there's any upcoming food pantries, and doing tasks associated with all those pantries to make sure that resources can get out seamlessly and efficiently.
Awesome. Sounds like a busy day. So could you show me the inside of your van, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Come on in. So here in the van, we try to keep any resources that you would see at a typical family community resource center. We have a clothing closet. We keep the coats and clothing here on board, as well as the dry food pantry. We also keep school supplies and hygiene items for families and schools to access here.
Thank you very much. So what kind of effect has this been having on the families of these students?
Yeah, it's a pretty big effect that it's been having. What we've heard from families is that they've really been able to access resources, not only just through the Mobile Resource Center, but more resources in the community, because I can connect them to them. So what we've heard is that the impact has been pretty big, especially when it comes to things with housing and other basic needs that families might need help with.
That's incredible. And finally, how does it feel to be honored for your amazing work?
Oh, man, it was humbling. It was definitely humbling, especially because the team behind it is definitely more than just me. It's the support of our other resource coordinators, our director Tamara Shoup, and of course the school board and Dr. Webb, who have been supporting this program since its conception. So it's really honoring and very humbling. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for your hard work and for taking the time to be here with us today. That's it. Congratulations on the recognition. Nick, back to you.
Thanks, Celeste. If you want to get a better idea of what Nicole does every day, check out our show, VPS Success. I got to tag along with Nicole as she delivered food to a local school. It was a real eye-opener. You can find VPS Success on the district's YouTube channel, youtube.com/VanusDTV, or on Comcast channel 328. Time now for the big story. Sports are a major part of the school experience for many kids. Special education students are no different, thanks to a program that pairs them up with their classmates. We're in the midst of the annual Unified Soccer Tournament, so we checked in at a recent practice to learn more.
There we go.
At first glance, this Alki Middle School soccer practice seems like any other, and in most respects it is. Kids dribble the ball, learn footwork, and get advice from coaches.
I think that anyone can really play soccer.
But this is Alki's Unified team. It combines special education students with their classmates, who are in Alki's leadership program.
The leadership kids have been amazing. They have positive attitudes. They're so willing to jump in and help somebody out. Just their initiative to go out and do it. It's awesome.
So it's really fun to show them some different skills that I have and how to pass, how to dribble. So it's really fun.
For some of these young athletes, playing soccer is a lesson in trying something different.
It's a bit of a new kind of thing, I guess.
Some of them don't know how to play, but even if they don't know how to play, they're still pretty good at it.
While they're learning the sport, they're also learning social skills like
learning how to keep our hands to ourselves and just working as part of a group. So we're using that a lot on the field, relating being a team member to a classroom.
part of being a good team member, and something special ed students sometimes struggle with, is addressing each other by name.
We say their name before we hit the ball, and pass it over to our partner.
But the lessons aren't just for the athletes. The peer coaches are learning too.
It's like something I wouldn't really do, and so I just get to interact with different people that I've seen around the school, but I haven't talked to them.
That's why it's called Unified Sports. It's a reminder that the things we have in common are far greater than our differences.
1, 2, 3, go!
Hey, and there's good news. You have a chance to get out and support the school district's Unified team still. The spring tournament is underway, and there's one date left on the calendar. On Wednesday, May 31st, the teams will gather at Kagan's Bowl at 4:30 to square off in a round-robin format. I guarantee you they would love to have you out there cheering for them. A Skyview High School teacher hits the big time. She'll be traveling to Texas this summer for an exclusive scholarship program. Meredith Wales, who teaches English and leadership classes, is one of just 25 educators from across America to be selected a summer scholar by the National Endowment for the Humanities. She'll be studying life on the Chihuahuan Desert at the University of Texas, El Paso. She hopes to bring the lessons she learns back to her students in her classes next fall. Another VPS teacher will find out if she's the big winner this week. Inez Cuna of Vancouver iTech Prep is one of 4 finalists for the 2017 On Point Prize for Excellence in Education given out by On Point Credit Union. If she wins, she'll take home $2,500 for herself, $1,000 for her school, and On Point will pay her mortgage for a year. Inez teaches English and leadership at iTech. The winner will be announced live on KGW Channel 8 on Thursday during the 7 o'clock news broadcast. Make sure you tune in, and good luck to Inez. Vancouver turns out in a big way to support kids. The annual luncheon for the Foundation for Vancouver Public Schools sets a record. More than 500 people filled the ballroom at the downtown Hilton to raise funds for the foundation. They dined on food prepared by culinary arts students at Fort Vancouver High School and were entertained by a choir from Fruit Valley Elementary. And most importantly, they donated more than $180,000 to support students.
We just appreciate every bit of support that we get from our community. Our business sponsors came out in force to support the foundation. We're so appreciative of that.
The Foundation for Vancouver Public Schools does all kinds of cool things. It pays for the Jump Start program for pre-kindergartners. It runs the famous Lunch Buddy program. It helps supply basic needs for kids and a whole lot more. To learn more about the foundation, check the website www.foundationforvps.org. Summer is rapidly approaching, and parents, if you're looking for activities, now is the time. Joining us now to tell us about one of those is Amanda Richter from the district's communications department. Hey, Amanda.
Hey, Nick. So we all know that it's important for kids to stay engaged during the summer, and there's a great science camp coming up for girls, but you have to register now. The Girls Lead the Way Summer Robotics Camp lets students design and build robots. It's open to girls between the 6th and 8th grades and will be held in McLaughlin Middle School from August 7th to the 11th. The The best part? It's free, but you have to apply right away because the deadline is June 16th and there are a limited number of openings. The camp is led by teacher Cindy Hagan, and that's her email address on the screen. It's cindy.hagan@vansd.org. She's your contact, and you can get the application form on the district's website, vansd.org. And parents, here's something else to look out for. Check your mailboxes this weekend for the latest issue of Inside Vancouver Public Schools, the district's news magazine. In this issue, you'll find stories about students, teachers, and an alum who are doing amazing things. But the highlight for a lot of folks is the schedule for construction, thanks to the bond measure the voters passed back in February. The schedule has been approved by the school board, and work is close to beginning in some locations. Find out what's happening in your neighborhood and when. There's also an online version of Inside Vancouver Public Schools on the district's website. Nick, back to you.
Hey, thanks Amanda. Time now to see what's happening at Vancouver Public Schools, and as you can see on your screen there, high school graduations are coming up, believe it or not. On Saturday, June 10th, the 4 major comprehensive high schools will all have their graduations at the Sunlight Amphitheater in Ridgefield. You can see the schedule there: River, Fort Vancouver, Hudson's Bay, and Skyview. That's Saturday, June 10th. If you're not able to make it, we will be broadcasting those on Comcast Channel 328 and also on the district's YouTube channel, so make sure you tune in for that. Time now for the big picture. That's our favorite image from social media. Check out this aerial photo of Discovery Middle School, courtesy of VPS employee Patrick Mahaney. Discovery is one of the prettiest schools in the district, and you can really see that here in that photo. So Patrick, great job to you, and good use of that drone. And that is it for us. We hope to have one more episode of The Big Show before the end of the school year. So until then, thanks to our guests, Nicole, Lauren, Graham, to our crew, and to Amanda and Celeste. And of course, thanks to you for watching. Until next time, I'm Nick Voll.